Can you go on holiday, eat and drink what you want for 2 weeks and come back the same weight as you left? Well, if you asked me this a few years back, I would have said absolutely not. But a client of mine just done that. She went to Italy for 2 weeks, came back the exact same weight, and she was absolutely shocked. But here's why I wasn't. In today's video, I'm going to break down 3 things. Number 1, why you gain weight on holiday and it's not what you think. Number 2, why everything you're doing before the holiday is actually making it worse. And number 3, exactly what you do so that you can go away this summer, enjoy your holiday without any guilt and come back the exact same weight. So let's get into it. You see it all the time, people go away on their holidays, they come back 5, 10, 20 pounds heavier sometimes. And they blame the cocktails, the food, the all-you-can-eat buffets. But the bottom line is, it's got a lot to do with the state that you went away in that holiday in the first place. To be honest, I was one of the worst people for this. I would diet down for several holidays, especially in my early 20s, going to all extremes to get the 6-pack abs, and then when I was away would eat and drink whatever I wanted and come back a good 20 pounds heavier. I always thought that I needed to have more self-control when I was on the holidays, but the bottom line is what I was doing before the holidays was causing that weight gain. The main problem here is when most people go away, they are going to certain extremes in order to get in shape for their holiday. They're doing hours in the gym, they cut their calories super low, and by the time the holiday comes, they're ready to binge because they've been deprived for so long. But it's not just the binging that causes the issues, it's the state of their metabolism going into the holiday. So what's actually going to work for you here is rather than crash dieting just before the holiday, you're going to spend a 4-week period building things back up, resetting your metabolism, and therefore going on holiday, being able to eat and drink what you want without any guilt and without gaining weight. And that's exactly what we've done with my client Bex. We had her dieting for 16 weeks prior to going on holiday, and then we spent 4 weeks rebuilding the metabolism. So what we did in this situation was we were working our calorie deficit week after week. We were increasing some cardio, we were cutting calories in order to create a deeper calorie deficit as the weeks went on. In that time, she had lost 10 kilograms in these 16 weeks, but I knew we had an extra 4 weeks rather than pushing harder. We had to rebuild her metabolism as she had a 2-week holiday in Italy where there was going to be a lot of carbs, there was going to be a lot of food, and there was going to be a lot of wine. Bex was petrified at the thought of doing this as she wanted to continue to push the fat loss into her holiday. But what I explained to her was simply if we did this approach, we slowly but surely built her calories up and reduced activity down, she would continue to lose weight up until the last week where we would find maintenance as she went into her holiday. When she went away on holiday for 2 weeks, eating and drinking what she wanted, pasta, wine, pizza, literally everything, she fully enjoyed herself. She came back and she had gained 0.2 of a kilogram, which for me is pretty much staying the same weight. She was shocked by this completely, but obviously I wasn't because I've seen this multiple times with multiple clients. And it's not just for a holiday that we should do this approach, we should always finish any dieting phase, rebuilding our metabolism to make sure we never gain the weight back. But it works so well just before our holidays so that we can go away and enjoy that time. We work hard all year to go this time on holiday. It shouldn't be stressful, it should be enjoyable. And we're going to break down exactly what you can do to implement this before your holiday. So the first thing you're going to do here is you are going to add an extra 4 weeks to your diet at the back end leading into your holiday. This is going to be your reverse dieting phase. Now I'm going to assume you know how to diet properly at this stage. If you don't, make sure you check out my playlist and that will run you through why you struggle to lose weight and keep it off, the system that you should be implementing and how to implement it in the first 30 days. In that 4-week period, what we're going to focus on doing is slowly but surely building our calories up. While you do that as well, what you're going to start to do is bring your activity down. By the end of your dieting phase, your activity should be quite high at this point. Your steps should be at a good point. Your cardio will be in as a tool to help you get that extra bit of body fat off. But this extra 4-week period, we're going to slowly but surely bring that down as well. And the reason why we're going to do that is because when we go on holiday, we are going to be more sedentary than what we typically would be in a normal day. So we want to prepare our body for being a little bit less active alongside bringing the calories up, because when we go on holiday, we're going to be eating more and moving less. And this is prepping your body for that situation. Now, not only is this going to set you up physically, it's going to set you up mentally and emotionally for going on holiday. In the other situation, situation when we go on holiday fully restricted, deprived, and mentally just wanting to eat everything in sight, we are fully setting ourselves up to fail. Now, when we go on holiday in this state, our body's ready, our mind's ready, and what we'll find is we won't overeat as much as what we would going in a deprived state. And it's really that simple. That is how you will be able to maintain the weight loss you've achieved, not only for a holiday, but anytime you finish a dieting phase, you should be doing this. It's called a reverse diet. It sets you up for the next phase of your journey, it sets you up for your holiday, and it sets you up for any special occasions that you may have. Life is for enjoying. Fitness is meant to enhance your life, not take away from it. So if you've found in the past that you're getting stressed out because of all these little things, a reverse diet will change everything. So none of this is luck or genetics. It is simply having the system in place prior to going on your holiday and having that full structure in place. Most people in the first place leave it way too late. So if you can plan ahead, leave that extra 4 weeks at the end and implement that system, you can go away this summer and not gain any weight at all. As always, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and also on top of that, check out my playlist that I mentioned earlier in the video. If you are going away this summer, make sure you enjoy it, make loads of memories, and most importantly, make sure you keep that weight off.